to keep its strength as it moves in the valley the next couple of hours. So this is why we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10 o'clock this evening. You can see we're quiet right now on the radar, but severe thunderstorm warnings now from Bedford to Altoona and just outside of the I-99 corridor. And that severe thunderstorm, that line of thunderstorms is warned all the way from I-80 down towards the Maryland line as it's working its way to the east. So it looks like, given the current trajectory of this line, the speed of this line, the window of opportunity for thunderstorms for us in the valley is going to be roughly from, I'd say, about 5:30 to 10:30. So these showers and thunderstorms will be entering our western communities around 6 o'clock. They'll be right over our major cities. That means Harrisburg, York, Lancaster, Lebanon, sometime around 8 o'clock. And then starting to push out of the valley after 10 o'clock. And notice the temperatures, they'll start to drop as the storms move on out, but only just a few degrees tonight. It's going to remain warm and muggy. Biggest threat for this evening, storms that produce damaging winds and hail. Now we'll have another round of afternoon showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow. Highs will return to the lower 90s, possibly tying, if not beating, the record high for the date. Finally, our weather does calm back down a bit as we head into the start of the weekend with temperatures in the upper 80s for our Saturday, but more storms will return on Sunday. I'll break down the storm chances again for you hour by hour for this evening, for tomorrow, and also into Sunday coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Ethan. And of course, News 8 will keep you updated on the timeline of these storms all throughout this hour and beyond. Ethan will be back with those alert day forecasts at 5:16, 5:30, and 5:46 to be exact. And make sure you download the WGAL app. And if we get severe weather, we'll send you an alert. And breaking news at this hour, the York County coroner has identified a body that was recovered from Lake Marburg on Monday. The coroner says 24-year-old Jack Murray of Camp Hill, Cumberland County, drowned in the lake as his death has been ruled accidental. Murray was the assistant men's lacrosse coach at Huntington College in Alabama. The school acknowledged his death on Tuesday, offering support to all who knew him. The coroner says that Murray and another person were paddleboarding on Saturday night when a storm came in. Both fell off their boards. Murray never resurfaced. The coroner says that Murray was not wearing a life vest.
New information from police tonight about a deadly workplace incident involving a forklift in York County. Northern York County Regional Police say a 50-year-old man died at the scene on Amy Way in Heidelberg Township. Police say the man was operating a large industrial forklift when a piece of material dislodged and then fell onto him. The coroner has not released his name. A Lancaster County woman now charged in connection to the death of her own mother. The district attorney's office says 34-year-old Alyssa Waltman pushed her mother, causing her to fall down a flight of stairs. News 8's Sarah Metz joins us live from the Millersville Borough Police Department with more. Sarah?
Lori, Millersville Borough Police say they charged Alyssa Waltman with involuntary manslaughter and also simple assault. They say she pushed her 63-year-old mother into the wall, causing her to fall down a flight of steps in the 100 block of Pickwick Place in Millersville Borough. It happened 2 months ago on April 5th. Court documents say earlier that morning, Waltman told police she was arguing with her mom, Eileen Flugrath, when she backed up and fell down the steps on her own. Police say Waltman later admitted she pushed Flugrath during the argument. Court documents say she told police there was a history of abuse. Now, later this afternoon, Millersville University confirmed to me that Eileen worked in dining services for about a year before her death. Now, for Alyssa Waltman, she was denied bail this morning and she is currently in the Lancaster County Prison. In Lancaster County, Sarah Metz, WGAL News 8.
We have an update for you now on breaking news that we brought you yesterday during storms in Manchester Township, York County. York Area United Fire and Rescue says it rescued a person who became stranded on a concrete support under the Route 30 bridge after they tried to walk across Cadoris Creek. Fire and boat crews reached the person with rope systems, put on safety gear, and used a boat to bring them out because the current was too strong and the person was too tired to walk. No injuries were reported. Officials said the rescue is a reminder not to try to cross flooded or fast-moving waterways. Breaking developments at this hour from the war in Iran. The president is calling off planned military strikes against that country, saying he has made a settlement that should be finalized in the coming days.
It is a change from this morning when he posted on social media the U.S. would hit the country, his words, very hard tonight and take Karg Island, Iran's main oil export hub.
The president said that discussions with the Islamic Republic of Iran have been brought to the highest level of Iranian leadership and approved by other allies in the region as well. Trump also said the blockade in the region's waters will remain in effect until the transaction is finalized.
We have a deal that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, which was the whole purpose of what we had to go through to get this. So it was a very big thing.
Well, President Trump also appears to be reversing course on the home front after announcing plans to nominate a new director of national intelligence who's from the Susquehanna Valley. Jay Clayton is currently U.S. attorney in the Southern District of New York and grew up in the Hershey area of Dauphin County. Trump's nomination comes after bipartisan pushback from lawmakers on Housing Chief Bill Pulte, who the president named as acting DNI. Pulte has no experience in the intelligence community.
It's the most watched tournament on the planet, so I suppose we all love football, we all watch it every weekend, but it's the club tournaments are on, so it only happens maybe once every 4 years, why not?
After 4 years of waiting, the day has finally come for soccer fans around the globe. The 2026 FIFA World Cup in North America is underway, with Mexico defeating South Africa in the group stage match down in Mexico City.
And in Philadelphia, fans from far and wide are in the city of brotherly love. That's where we find News 8's AJ Sisson, a FIFA Fan Fest. A lot of folks there for you.
Yeah, Brian, Lori, you guys are talking about how it's been 4 years. Well, you can tell that it's been that long since the last World Cup match. Fans here after Mexico just won, we're cheering here, being loud. The energy here is palpable. You can see now that people are kind of winded down from the win a little bit, but even now, to about an hour before the gates even open, listen to the fans right as the Fan Fest started. Now, for the next 39 days in Philadelphia, the country's only free fan festival is ongoing for everyone to enjoy. We've met fans from right here in Philadelphia, some who've moved here from Houston, some who grew up right in York, to those who came to visit from Mexico, Colombia, and Ecuador. We've even seen South Africa, and I just saw fans from Saudi Arabia as well. Organizers of this Fan Fest tell us that they started planning for this more than 3 years ago, starting from a blank page right after the U.S. got the bid, and told us what went into planning.
You know, how we preserve the integrity of the sport, how we build community, how we layer in entertainment and food and drink and game and all of that.
Where are you coming in from?
Mexico.
What is it like being here at Fan Fest?
It's incredible. It's I have family here in Philly, but it's incredible.
Now again, this is completely free, open to the public, and just about 2 hours away from the Susquehanna Valley. And there's over 1 million square feet of festival to enjoy and a capacity for more than 15,000 people. But there really isn't 15,000 people here yet. There's a lot of people, but for the United States first match tomorrow night, we're expecting to see a couple more people here than what we're seeing right now. But I'll tell you guys right now, the energy has been so high. It has been so much fun being down here. And if you can make it to the Fan Fest, come on out. It's free.
All right, AJ, thank you.